obvious answer here is, we were actually created by God. However, I am a philosopher at heart, so I want to offer alternatives. I see 6 reasons why the Earth is at the center of all reality. But before going into the video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button for more such interesting content. Number 1. Everything is relative. We say it, but we don't follow through. Number 2. Biocentrism by Robert Lanza is true, so the universe evolved to accommodate the animal. The universe is like a tortoise shell. That is to say, everything is a biological illusion. Also, Donald Hoffman, in the case against reality, says that the probability, mathematically, that we see reality as it is, 0, which means that Earth can be the center of reality because it is the center of our reality, despite the fact that there may be infinite universes and spiritual dimensions out there. Why would evolution not place Earth at the center if spacetime is a survival tool for the animal? Number 3. Evolution is cosmic in nature, meaning that atoms replicate and grow in size. There was no Big Bang, but a big growing. Earth is one such cosmic atom. Basically, you start with a small, Russian doll, and then the next doll grows into a larger one, encasing the first doll. And so on and so on. The universe then grows exponentially. The doll that is the oldest is the first doll, and this doll will have more time to develop life, and here's the thing, the first doll is placed in the center of the universe. This leaves more time for mathematical obstacles to Darwin's theory. I think the geometry of the dolls is cuboctahedron because it can grow in octaves. Moreover, Richard Buckminster Fuller said that the cuboctahedron is the fundamental building system of the universe. Number 4. We live in a computer simulation. Number 5. There is indeed a creator of the universe that shamans experience in their DMT journeys. Number 6. As we have seen, there is no material world, so how can there be a world? That is to say, it seems to me that the only way to overcome all the obstacles that the theory of evolution faces is to unite all atoms so that we have a talking universe. How do you start life from non-life? I don't think it can be done. But if we live in the self-organizing universe, then life goes all the way back to the beginning of time, and then we don't need to create life from non-life. There was always life. Here's how I imagine it. Take a piece of paper and fold it several times. Cut out a shape. Then fold the paper out and you can have many shapes that are one when we fold the paper back in. This is a simple way to understand the Holomovement by David Bohm. That is to say, there is a state in nature where everything becomes one. And if all things must return to this state, then you can see how the whole universe is like a giant brain that communicates with every other part of the universe. Now it will be easier to create life on planets because the whole universe is working together to create it. Now mathematical challenges to Darwin will look different. In this way, consciousness can be real and not an illusion because our brain is not the generator of consciousness but the receiver of cosmic consciousness. Shamans say we are all one, maybe they are right. But if time is an illusion, how can consciousness be real? Consciousness must also be an illusion as time is an illusion. Well, no, because the shamans report that they are conscious in a timeless state, a state where time and motion have stopped. So it is possible to be conscious without the time component. Of the 6 reasons we have outlined, which one do I think is correct? All 6. 2 and 6 can explain why 5 is true, for example. Additionally, 5 can explain 4. But if there is no objective reality outside our senses, why is there an impression of objective reality in our senses? Play a game of chess. If everyone plays by the rules, the game is remarkably objective. Likewise, objective reality may have evolved from perception, meaning that there is no world in itself outside of our senses and perception. Say the color green was a nice tag for the animal to have. Green means safe. Once the tag has developed, another animal can take advantage of it and hide in the perception, or tag, of the first animal. And this is how the whole of reality can be built, like an evolutionary arms race. You don't need an objective reality that somehow exists outside of our senses to explain the objective reality of camouflage, for example. I call this internal evolution. And, yes, this means that if life in the universe ceases, so does the universe, because there is no objective reality other than the game of life, so to speak. If you thought this video was crazy, then check out our other videos where we use our current philosophy to try to understand the darkest conspiracy theory of the universe. Stay tuned.